Hello, how are you? This video is gonna be a little bit different from the others because I'm gonna record it in English. And I'm recording it in English because I wanna participate on this challenge that was proposed by David. And he basically built a website using one color. And this is the challenge, to build a website using just one color, to design a website actually using just one color. And I'm going to participate on that. So I won't be building exactly a website. I think I will build actually a web application that will solve a problem that I think people here in Brazil, I'm from Brazil, have. I can show you what I mean. I can tap in Quinto Andar, which is a startup, not a startup, a company here in Brazil that is a unicorn, and they offer a service that I think is very cool. It's kind of real estate, online real estate. They find a way to put people that want to rent something, rent an apartment or rent a house or rent a commerce. They put these people, they connect actually these people to the people that are renting, that have this real estate and want to rent them. So they find a way to put them together, right? So it's like they were an online real estate agent, but they make this thing, they make the transactions really easy because they use a really simple interface. They have this really simple and really clear, really beautiful application. And yeah, you can simply search for something, for let's say an apartment. Here you can put the city that you live in, the neighborhood, the price, the number of rooms, and find the place that you wanna find, the places that matches your parameters. So here are some examples, and I'm gonna be building it, but I'm gonna focus on a specific niche that I think lacks some sort of tool like this, and I'm talking about students, because here, for instance, I live in a city that is called Curitiba. It is a kind of a universitary city, meaning that a lot of students come from the countryside to here to study, and it's hard sometimes to find a place to live, a room to, let's say, a studio or a room to live. And what people usually do, they rent an apartment with like 3 or 4 bedrooms, and they sublocate these rooms that are not used to other students. So it's kind of like all the students are sharing the rent of the entire apartment, and each one of the students have access to its own room. So yeah, this is what usually happens. And it's kind of hard to find these rooms, because people that rent it don't have a tool where they can offer the rooms that are not being used. So usually what people do, they go to Facebook and they post these empty rooms that are for rent on Facebook groups. And I find it sometimes stressful because you have to keep searching through groups to find your apartment, or even if you are trying to locate to rent a room that you have empty in your apartment, it's also kind of hard. So what I'm gonna do is build something like this for students that want to rent a room in an apartment, right? So enough talking, let's start building this. I'm gonna be using Figma as always. I think it's an amazing tool. So I'm gonna start a new project here. Let's jump into it. And yeah, I will be designing it here in Figma, but maybe I could like code this after I finish the design, I could implement it on using React, and maybe I can record it as well. Let's see the result. Let's see if my English doesn't annoys you as much as well, because my English is very rusty. So let's give it a name. Yeah, I'm in Brazil. I'm gonna be using a Portuguese name. I'm gonna put it primeiro andar. It's kind of a joke because here we have quinto andar, which means more or less the 5th floor, and primeiro andar is like the 1st floor, so it's like a downgrade. Yeah, it's for students, so they don't need something very fancy to live in. So that's it. First of all, we're gonna build a frame here where I will put develop the application. So let's choose desktop like this, and I can kind of copy or get inspired by this application that Quintandar is already using. So what I think I'm gonna do is make a search bar here on the main page of the application, and when people tap in the parameters, the city for instance, results are gonna start show up here. It's a very simple logic. And I can also make the nav bar on the top where people can log in, a login formulary, also a place for people to register if they are not registered yet. And when they are registered, they can maybe have another formulary, a form for them to offer their apartments. So let's rename it to main page. This is gonna be the first page of the application where people arrive. I'm gonna copy it. This is gonna be the login. This is gonna be the registration. It goes down here. I can call it registration. After that, I can copy it again and make the place where someone that is registered can like offer their rooms. So I would call it like dashboard, maybe dashboard. And maybe I can create another page where people can can like add the rooms that they are intending to offer. So I will call it new room, like this. So let's build a kind of a wireframe here first. So we will have like the nav bar in here. People are gonna have like a search bar in here, and as soon as they start typing, the results are gonna start to show up in cards like this. I can repeat it like this, right? Maybe I can center it. So if people tap in here, they're gonna find the results here. I will have also, as I said, a button on the top here where people can sign in or log in if they want to. And as soon as they click on this button, they're gonna be sent to this page where they're gonna have like a place to fill with the login and the password. And after that, a button where they're gonna log in, right? And I think also I could have a second button here for people that don't have login yet, that are not registered yet. They can press this button, push this button, and be redirected to this page here. So let's copy it. So this is the registration page. Let's make like this. So this is a very basic wireframe, right? I can just move it a little bit like this, right? So people that have already a login can go simply through here, and if someone wants to register, they're gonna find a button here that is gonna make you go to this page down here. So after you are registered, you're gonna be redirected to this page here. So you'll have a nav bar on the top. You'll have maybe here are gonna be your rooms. So let's say you are renting an apartment with like 5 rooms, which would not be the case, but let's pretend that it is. And you have to rent the other 4 rooms that you are not using. So you can put them all here, and they are gonna be shown. They will be able to be seen by the user on the front page, on the main page. So here we could maybe have a button, let's say down here, where people can add new rooms. Let's say you have 4 rooms, 3 rooms empty, and you already registered 2 of them. You want to register another one. You can push this button. You will be sent to this, let's say, to this form, just this new room page with a form where you can upload an image, like right here in this space. So this is a part where you can upload the image, and you can have like, you can fulfill put the data of the apartment, like this, the address, the neighborhood, and I mean whatever you want. You can submit it, and as soon as you submit it, this is gonna show up in your dashboard. So we can maybe prototype it. Let's just create this another page here. So we're gonna build a very first wireframe. So let's do like this. I will delete it just to simulate a result. So this is the main page. People, when they enter the site, they go through here, and if they tap on the search bar, they're gonna be sent to this page. If they want to register, to log in, they can click on this button. If they already have an account, after they fulfill the password and the login, they are going to be sent to this page. If they don't have it, if they are not registered yet, they're going to be sent to this page. They can, after registrate and be sent to the dashboard as well. And let me just copy it like this. Okay, so this is your dashboard, and if you want to add a new room, you can simply go in this button. Not this one. This one is going to be the logout button. You can send the user back here. But if you want to add a new apartment, a new room, you can simply push this button, fulfill the data, the fields, and voila, you have 3 rooms. So let's just simulate this to see if it makes sense, and after that I can start designing the UI. So it's loading. Alright, it doesn't look like, maybe I could, let me just try it over again. I started on the wrong page, let's say. Oh my god, Figma is gonna kill me. My computer is gonna kill me, it's very low. I don't know what's happening. I will pause the video and restart. Oh no, it's loading. Let's wait for it. So this is the page where the user arrive. If they want to find an apartment, they can simply tap in here, like the place where they want to live, and voila. We can even go further here, creating like other filters like the price, but let's stick to the location first. And if I go back, if I'm not the user, oops, no, this is not what I wanted. Oh shit. So yeah, if a user wants to search, they're gonna tap in this bar here. But if you are a guy or a girl that wants to offer an extra apartment that is empty in your an extra room that is empty in your apartment, you can simply go tap in here, make the login. So here you have all the rooms that you are offering. You can maybe add a new one, clicking in here. That's it. And it was supposed to be shown in here. No, yeah. You have to tap in here. So you have to upload the photo, maybe put the address, the value, the features of your apartment, and that's it. You have it added on your dashboard. Maybe you can have a delete button because you already rented one of the rooms that you were offering, so we can put it on the top. But I think you understand what I meant. So now that we know that it's gonna work, we can start building the actual UI of the whole thing. I'm just gonna delete the. It's not necessary, right? I can simply go in here. Let me just grab it one more time. So this is the main page. Sorry. I'm gonna select desktop, put it in here. So let's call it main. What we will have in main? We will have a navbar on the top. Yes, I have to use only one color. The color that I'm gonna be choosing, not sure yet, but I will probably, because here, for instance, David is using, let's see, he's using like orange, but he also uses like white and grays and blacks. But so that means that we doesn't necessarily have to use only like the colors, like a color. We can also use grayscale, the grayscale palette, let's say. That's good. That's really useful. So let's make this navbar with a height of 90 pixels. Let's just right here, like this. We can add a shadow like this one. Maybe, yeah, it's far, blur. I think the blur can go a little bit further. Yeah, but it's possible to see that it is a navbar. After that, we're gonna make a logo. Let's see how the logo of, it's like a logo of Quintandar is like a 5 and a elevator sign, right? We can make something similar in here. Let's make a square, 50 by 50. I can maybe, no, not exactly a square. Let's make a rectangle, actually, like this one. The color that I'll be using is gonna be, let's see, yellow is not okay. Let's see, maybe a green. Let's try, I don't know, let's try, so I would probably choose, I like this color here. this kind of greenish, bluish color, like a teal, right? Yeah, this one. So we're gonna choose this color. Let's tap in 1 relating to the first floor, right? We can make a fill of white, fill it in white. Also the font that I'm gonna be using. It's interesting to not use a lot of different fonts. I probably gonna be using, let's see, Railway in here, if it works. Yeah, Railway is a good font, but I don't think it works in this case. Let's try another one. Maybe, let's see what we have here. I like Montserrat a lot, but I don't think it will work either. Let's see. Like this. Oh, actually it works. So let's use it. I'm gonna make it black, and I'm gonna increase the size in here. Let's put 48 like this. I think it's a good logo. And of course we have to put a triangle in here. Like this. Yeah, that's right. It looks right, for me at least. We can maybe make a gradient in here. Let's see, solid, radial, like this, but it doesn't look great right now, but I'm gonna pick this color, do it like this, and maybe I can have it, no, let's see, yeah, it's not working. Let's stick to the simple option. So now we have a logo. Let's just see if, no, yeah, it's kind of different, right? Maybe we can put it like this, maybe we can make like this, right? Let's try to change the side. Yeah, it looks better like this, I think, at least. So now we have a logo. Let's create a component for this logo. Create component like this. Alright, it looks right for me. Let me just move it to here, for instance. Yeah, that's okay. After that, we're gonna build the cards for our results, right? So maybe we can have cards like this one with, like, I don't know, 353. No, let's make it different. Let me see. I will copy it 3 times like this. I can maybe put in, center them, yes, like this one. Yeah, it looks cool for me. So these are gonna be the results, right? And here we can have search bar on the top that for now it's gonna handle only, it's gonna filter only through the location. I think it's more interesting if we filter it through, let's see, what is the main, yeah, through location is up. So it's gonna filter the results through location. I can give it height of 60, maybe a width of 500. I can center it like this. I can put it a little bit to the top, maybe like this. I can, yeah, I should probably have something in here explaining what it is about. Let me just give it a few of whites. Let me give a shadow in here just to make it stand from it like this. I'm wondering, maybe we could have let's try it, a background in here. Cinch back. I will put a very light gray, like this one. Yeah, like this. Alright, after that we're gonna put text box in here. Let me just see how this works. So let's tap. Where do you want? No, I'm gonna put it in Portuguese because this is gonna be a Portuguese website. So let's say onde você quer morar. That means where you wanna live, right? I can resize it, maybe 18. Centralize everything. I will use CCC. No, it's too quick. Let's put 333 like this. Perfect. So where you wanna live, and users can just simply tap in here, and they can find where they gonna live. Maybe I can do something here to make it more interesting. I will put a rectangle in here, a square actually in here, 60 by 60, like this. Yeah, like this. And I will fill the same color, like this. And I can also create a shadow, but I have to make sure that shadows are the same. So it's 444, 25, 444, 25. Let's see, like this. Let's just bring it to front. Yeah, no. Let's group them together, bring it to front, and now it's perfect. And just center it. And I can design a small thing here just to indicate that this field's about a search. Let's just put a stroke that's gonna be white. The field is gonna be transparent. No, it's not like this. It's not this that I want. It's in here, right? The fill is gonna be transparent, like this. And the stroke, we can increase it to 3, like this. After that, we can connect the diagonals like this, maybe. And just put a stroke of 3 as well, and make it solid. Why it's not working? Holy shit, I don't understand that, but let's try it again. So we can start in here, finish in here, let's say. Yeah, the stroke, we can put it in white, add the thickness of 3, and voila. Oh my god, people are destroying my house here. So voila, it works. So let's continue. Here we can work on the cards here. So I would probably have a picture of the room on the top and maybe some description on the bottom. So we can go through a splash. Let's see. Let's try to find a room. Yeah, like this one, for instance. I can download it. We can put it on the card like this. We can resize it because it's huge. Let's try to fit it. Oops. Yeah, perfect. Let me just make it like this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe something like this. So let's continue. Let's change it to white. Let's give it a shadow form. Right. Looks like it works. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, let's leave it as it was. So here we can copy the name. Let's see. It's gonna be the title of the room. Let's see how they call it on this website. So yeah, they go the main thing that they describe in here is the location, right? So let's do the same. Let's put it. I will put the name of a famous street here in Curitiba. Let's say, why my backspace is not working? Oh shit, what's happening? What? Claudio Manuel Costa. Attach. Like this. I can align it by the left. No, let's make it centered. Let's just maybe, yeah, 14 is okay. I can copy it, I can paste it, I can make it 12 like this, and I can make it regular. Let's see. No, it's not what I want. Here, medium, regular. And I can put the name of the city. So this is the city, this is the address. Let's see if it's not that strange. Okay, it goes like, oh fuck, it goes like this. Maybe centered, it's better. You can, no, like this. So I think it works. Maybe I could align it from the left, right? I think it's better. Like this. Yeah, it works better. So here we have the name of the address and the city. Can go a little bit up, like this. Well, I think it works. After that we can have the maybe we can have like something like this. Let's try it. and I can copy it, put it here. Quarto means room. Apartamento. And I can simply make it 12. I can make it 18. And I can use the same color as I used in here to this description here. Yeah, it works. I can put them close together. No, it was what I wanted. Yeah, here. Yeah, it works. It looks pretty. Now let's work on the... You know what? Let's make like this. I will put it a little bit down. I will go directly to the price. So I'm gonna present the price in here. So let's put RS. This is the Brazilian real, which is our currency. Let's say this room is gonna cost 600 reais per month, like this. And we can increase the size maybe to 24, right? Maybe we can give it a little bit more of white space in here as well. And here on the side, on the right side, I could maybe have a button, like the button I will have in here, where people can simply go and view more details about the room. Or not. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. No, I think so. I think it's necessary. So, what do you say? Put it or not put it? Not sure. Because I will have to build it after. But yeah, that would be good if we had this feature. But no, we're not having this right now. So here I'm gonna simply leave it as it is, and I will have a button here somewhere that I'm gonna fill with this color, because I want to build a very simple application. I don't want to add a lot of features, you know, because if I will code this application in React and Node after, it has to be simple, otherwise it will be very annoying. Let's see what we can do. We can maybe put it in here. 45 is a good size. Let's see if it's okay. I think we could maybe reduce the size of this one, make it fit in here, right? And maybe create 2 columns in here. So we can bring it up a little bit, put it in here, the price goes in here, and yeah, looks right. We can have a button that goes all the way. Yeah, like this. I like it. Like this, maybe. No. Let's keep it that way. Let's see. It's okay. Maybe can increase the size of this thing. No, it's too large. Yeah, I think it's okay the way it is, right? Doesn't need to be changed. Yeah, let's leave it like this. It works for me. And here we can even increase the height of this thing like this, and we can make a button, a kind of a button here. And for this one, I will simply leave the email of the person. So let's put shalala@gmail.com. Or the WhatsApp. No, let's put the email. Let's just leave the email. I think the email is okay. I like it. It's not the most beautiful thing, but I like it. So we can maybe select it. Let's make it different. Let's put here we can work with icons here, right? We can maybe have a WhatsApp icon. Let's see if we can find an icon for our WhatsApp fonts. Let me see. Free icons. Free WhatsApp icon. Flat icon, this one. WhatsApp. Alright, I could probably use this one here. Then let's save it. Let's grab it. Put it in here. We can change the color to white. We can resize it. Like this. And we can maybe go like this. Yeah, we can put the number here. So let's say yeah, this is gonna be the number. I can change it really fast. Maybe it's too huge. Let's center the whole thing. Yeah, if you keep it like this. Is it okay? If you center it, does it look better? Not sure. Yeah, let's leave it as it is. It's taking too long, right now. Let me just pin it. Okay, let's continue. So I'm gonna select this whole card, copy it. Actually, I will use Ctrl D and Ctrl D again. So this is wrong. Let me try it one more time. Ctrl D. Yeah, like this. And one more time. Yeah, it's duplicated, right? But doesn't matter. Yeah, it matters. Let's Ctrl Z everything. Ctrl Z. Now it's gonna work. Yeah, it worked. So I won't change it, but yeah, we could probably have different options appearing here. I won't work in this just to save some time. Let's just create a headline in here. My mom's killing me. Let's put it. Find a room. Agora mesmo. Find a room right now. Let's see how it is in Quintanar. Okay, we can probably make it larger. We can probably increase the size. We could maybe turn it to medium. Let me just... Student, find a room right now. This is what it says in here. Let's just bring it to the top, maybe increase the size of this one even further, like this. Yeah, it looks good. Student, find a room right now. Where do we want to live? Maybe this one could be medium and could be a lighter gray. Yeah, I'm not that happy with the result. Let's see if we increase the... Let's put black. No, not black type, just black. No, it's not like this. No, shit. Just black. And maybe if we increase the size in here, this is too heavy. Let's leave it as bold. Let's leave it as medium actually. I think it works. I think it works. It's more or less like what is happening here, right? It could also... I think we can decrease the size of this thing and maybe decrease this as well, so it doesn't look as huge. What do you think? Is it okay? We could maybe work like this. I think it works better this way. Let me just try it. And if we... Yeah, I think it works better. Let me just put it in here. If I have this decentralized in the corner, and I have like this tagline in here, a little bit bigger, of course. Oops, let's put this all together. Control. Let's make a component for this. Okay. Here we can increase the size. And we can say that this is the result. We can even go further with this one. Maybe we can give it a little more of weight. I'm not sure. Not sure if I like it. Maybe I will undo this whole thing. I will keep it centralized. Yeah, let's keep it in this way. I'm happier with this result than the other one. So just to finish up this main page, we can create a button in here on the top, just so people can sign in and offer a room if they want to. So this is of course very huge. Let's make it smaller and make it shorter like this, and we can use the same font that we are using here. So this is the let's center the whole thing like this. Criar oferta. Let's put now let's put create offer, criar oferta, lugar quarto, rent a room. So there we go. We finished the starting page. Let's work on this other one here. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's rename it to login like this. Let's release this one. I will get rid of all these things. I can one more time just lock this rectangle. I could probably get rid of this whole thing as well, and I can create a rectangle here. Let's put it like this. Let's make it shorter. This is okay. Let's send to back. No, not complete to back, send backward. Yeah, we're gonna use this thing. So I will make it white. I will make sure that it is centralized. I will put stroke, not a stroke, shadow, like this. I can copy it and paste it on the top. I can have some sort of graphic in here. Let me just find one. I like this resource here, undraw. I can simply grab the color that I'm using here, that is this one, put it in here, and all of the graphics are gonna show with that color. So let's see what we have here. A login page would be cool if we used this. I don't know. Let's see if we have something that has a beauty. Yeah, this one is cool, because people are kind of searching for a room, for a house. Let's download it as a SVG. You can grab it and put it in here. Yeah, exactly like this. We can make it go in here, and just lock it as well. So now we can start working on this form, login form right here. I'm just thinking that maybe this is too much of a white graphic. Maybe if we, not sure, but maybe if we use this one, that would, no, this one is cool. This one is cool. I use this one. So I get rid of this one and just grab this. No, not opening. Just grab it. Yeah, like this. Yeah, it works better, I think. Okay. Now we have to make the following. I'll create a login form here so people can log in. I will name it login. I could use this input in here, and I can maybe decrease the size of this one to 350. Let's put it in here, 350. I can put it here, user, and in this place I can try to find an icon. Let's try to find it. Let's see, user. Let's see what we find in here. I could use this, let's see. I could use, I like this one. It's simple. I will download it. Now I will use it in here. Resize it. Put it on the top. Size it more. Put it like here, like this. Change the color to a white color. And voila. So this is the login. Let's change the color in here because it's too grayish. It's impossible to see what is happening. Yeah, like this, maybe. And maybe, just so we can see it easier, if we, let's see, if we, no, it's 15 is too much. Maybe 10. Yeah, that's okay. But I think we will need a stroke in here with the color of CCC. Yeah, it's better. I guess it's better. Let me just align it from the left as we have it right now, and align it from the bottom. I think it's perfect. It's okay the way it is, right? So now we can copy it a little bit down. The password goes in here. We can find an icon here that represents a password. So let's search for password. Let's see, this one. This one's okay. I will download it, use it like this, change the color to white. Let's just delete this one, resize it. My god, there's a guy on a motorcycle near my house that doesn't know what is common sense. So let's decrease the size. I think it's perfect. And to finish up, we can copy this button in here. this, and I'm thinking maybe we can, you know, this is too large of let's put 4 in here as well. So this is too large of a shadow. Let's put just 4 in here. 4. So it doesn't look as exaggerated as it is looking right now. So let's make it closer. Maybe I could change the height of this button so it's bigger, a little bit bigger. So let's put it in here. Entrar is login in Portuguese. We can increase the size of this font, and we can copy it, and here we can say registrar-se, which means register yourself, something like that. We can just work on the 195, center it again, reduce the size as well to 1. No, let's keep it in 200. Okay, so the login form is done. We can make now we can go to the registration form. That can be something like this. So let's change the name to registration. And the main difference here is the amount of fields that we are gonna have. So we could probably move it a little bit down like this, change it registrar, registrar-se, cadastre-se. Now let's just put cadastro, which means registration in Portuguese. So we can work on the fields right now. So the first field we can keep it as user. The second field is gonna be password as well, but we can leave it as it is. Other details we can make the user put in here. Maybe here I'm gonna change the placeholder to email, and the third thing that we need here is the WhatsApp, and that's it. Because all of the data related to the apartment, we can make the user put through this form, this new room form. So it's not necessary right now. I can copy this WhatsApp icon and paste it in here. So it goes like this, and voila. It's simple, but it works. And I could simply put it like this, maybe. I can change the name of this. I can change these buttons. I can simply, yeah, it works. I can make very big. I can change this button to cadastrar. Yeah, it works. Something that I like to do, and I will do in this form as well, is to create a button here in the top, on the top, at the top, I don't know the prepositions, that has a, I will show you. It's better to show than I explain. So let me just grab a close button. Close. Let's see what we get here. This one is okay. This one's okay, right? I can download it. Let me see. I can put it in here. change the size so it fits. Yeah, it's perfect, it's perfect. And I can center the whole thing, and I can change the color to white. So if the user wants to go back to this page, he simply presses this button. He can simply press this button, and he will go back to the main page, right? So it's kind of an application, right? It's not exactly a page, and we can even copy it to this form as well, like this. It's looking good. I think it's looking good. What else we can do? We can now, maybe, I'm just not happy with this thing here, but that's okay. Now we can maybe create the dashboard, right? And it's gonna look, it will not look as different as this one. We can simply get rid of these two things here. We can put it more to the center, and we can here, let's see what we can do. This is an interesting one. Maybe let's see, we can do something like this. We can go in this login page, this rectangle here, I can copy it, I can paste it in here like this. I can send it back. I can find this rectangle there, send it to back as well. No, it's not like not that. Here, send it to back. All right. Let's see. I can work with this application in the following way. Let's increase the size of this pin. Maybe we can like fix this white spaces again. Let's see where we are, because I'm lost. Holy shit. It's fixed. Alright, so here we can fix it again. So let's get rid of one of these rows. We can center them like this. Looks okay to me. We could probably just space it a little bit more, or not. No, that's okay. So what we're gonna change in here, I'm gonna just resize this thing a bit like this. And it looks like this. Okay, that's okay. I can now maybe copy this one, this thing here, put in here. Seus quartos, which means your rooms. So let's say that I'm a person that is living in a room, in an apartment with 3 rooms, extra rooms, and I'm already offering 2 of them. I will change it. I will get rid of this white space. It's not working well, and I can probably make it different. I will simply copy this thing here, and I will use the same way. It looks better, definitely. So these are my rows. Let's say that I have only 2 rooms renting for rent. Let me just see if it is centered. Let's just check this. No, it is. Okay. So I'll get rid of this one. And here are my rooms. Right? And let's say that I wanna add a new one. Maybe we can, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring it back like this, and I'm gonna simply create a button. I can copy this one and paste it in here, and I can call it cadastrar novo quarto, which means register a new room. Let me just get close. Yeah, like this. I can make it like this. Just go up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I think it works. Here we can put sair, which means logout. So when people click on this button, they log out from the application. And I'm not sure, but this green looks different than this one, but it's just an impression that I have. Okay, so this is the dashboard. Let's change the name here to dashboard, like this. After that, the last page that is lacking in this application is the new room, right? So maybe I can copy this form in here. Let's just move it to here, right? And call it new room. So when people click on this button, they will be redirected to this window. We can call it new room. Okay, we can keep most of the fields. Maybe I could just have a place in here where people can upload a photo. I'm not sure about the size though. Yeah, maybe like this, right? Yeah, this one is okay. So let's draw a square. Let's say that the size is 400 by 400, like this. Let's center the whole thing. Let's put let's try to use the same color that we are using here. So it is let's see, this one. Let's just place it in here. Can give it a shadow as well. Effects, drop shadow, 4 like this. We can put an icon in here that's gonna tell the user that this is a place where they can upload the photo of the apartment. So let's just picture. Let's see if you can find something that shows this, shows what we are trying to say. We could use this. Let's see, this one maybe. This one, no, this one, this one. Which one? Yeah, I will use this one. So I'll download it as SVG. Let's grab it. Let's put it on Figma. Let's resize it like this, for instance. We can use a white color. We can put a placeholder in here as well. And just Ctrl C, Ctrl V put it on the top. Let's center the whole thing. Let's say oh my god, my backspace is not working. Foto, imagem, oh fuck. Imagem do quarto. Let's see. It is okay. Let's put it like this. Adicionar imagem, which means add image in Portuguese, right? Maybe we can also change the color to a greenish color. It's okay. What information that we need here? Let's the address, the city, the price, and the WhatsApp. So let's put in here a field called address. No, let's just change it. Endereço, which means address in Portuguese. What else? Memory is perfect, right? City, cidade. We could probably resize it like this, maybe, and copy it. Whoops. Let's just block this rectangle. Yeah, that's it. So we can copy it. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. We can make it shorter. Let's see, like this. We can put it. We can get rid of this thing here. It's not necessary in this case because we just want to create a room for the state. Here in Brazil we call state as UF, which means Unidade Federativa, which means federal unity. Because Brazil is a huge country, we have a lot of states, and yeah, this is something that people will probably understand. I can kind of centralize this whole thing. Let's see if I go in here. If I do this, it's working. I can now resize it so it has some balance on the composition. Maybe a little bit further. I think it's okay. So we have city, state. What else? City, state, WhatsApp is important. So no, WhatsApp is already being collected in here, right? So it's not necessary. So the price and the type of room. Let's put the price in here. Preço, valor, price per month, and also another field that we can create in here is this one. So let's put it down a little bit and let's copy. Let's create this new, like this. Perfect. Let's change it. Cadastrar quarto, which means creates a new room, registrate a new room. Okay. So this is tipo. Oh shit. Tipo de quarto. And we can even let me just change these icons. We are almost there, almost finished. So we need something to tell price, an icon that represents price. We can search it in here. Let's see what we get. Price tag. This one's okay. Let me download it. Let's put it in here. Let's reduce the size. Let's center the whole thing. Let's change the color to white, like this. No, it's not in this place, right? It's in here. Yeah. Another one for location. So let's see what we can find here. Location. Yeah, this one is perfect. Yeah, this one. I will download it. I will put it on my interface. Let's see. It goes in here. It's huge. Let's downsize it a little bit. Yeah, like this. Maybe. Yeah, it's perfect. I change it to white. City. City is related to location as well, but we can try to find a map maybe. So it's kind of different. I was thinking maybe something like this, right? It will work, I think. So I'll download it. We'll put it on my Figma. Let's just change the size in here. Yeah, like this. Change the color to white. It's perfect. And type of room. I need an arrow that let's see, an arrow that goes down. That points to the down part, to the bottom. Like this one, maybe. Yeah, this one. So I will download it. I will put on my Figma. And this I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna resize it so it's smaller. Yeah, like this. I can change the color as well. Perfect. So this is the registration page. When people want to register a new room, they just have to fill this form fields. And that's it. I think we finally finished the design. We could probably just to create a prototype of this application and see it working. We can do something like this. We can get rid of this too. Let me just change the name here. I will use another color, this one. Just to be more realistic, I will change the name here to other cities, like Pinhais, which is a city near Curitiba. This other one I can change to Piraquara, which is also a city near Curitiba. So when people tap in Curitiba, which is the city, the results are going to be filtered, and only the apartments, the rooms that are in Curitiba are going to be shown. Okay, and also here we can create a new dashboard where the recent added room are going to be shown, right? So we can copy it in here. Yeah, just to see what we are trying to achieve. Let me just copy it in here, like this. So here we can get rid of these things in here. We can probably copy this image in here. Let me just put it on the top, like this, just to emulate how this app would work. So here we have quarto em apartamento, room in apartment, apartamento. Here I could probably put a address, Cândido and Sete. Here I could tap in the city, Curitiba as well. Here I could put the ref. Here I could put the amount that is due each month, 800 reais, and that's it. Now we can just change the data here just to make it more realistic. Oops, let's edit. 777 Curitiba. Change the price to 800 reais, like this, and that's it. Another thing that we can probably create in here is a button, so users can delete rooms. So let's just copy it in here. Yeah, like this. Perfect. So I will just copy it a few times like this, and another one, and it's perfect like this. So when it gets added, it goes like this. Alright, I can get rid of all this wireframe that we did before, and now we can prototype this application. So the first thing is when users tap in the city, let's say we tap Curitiba, the results related to Curitiba are going to be shown here, and if we erase the search, it will show all the results, right? That's a simple workflow, that's not a huge secret. And the users are going to be able to find rooms in their city. I think it's okay. Now, for the users that want to rent rooms, they can go and push this button, rent a room, and they're going to be taken to this page in here. If they don't have a registration yet, they have to press this button, registrar-se. They are going to be lead to this other window. After that, they can put their information, and they're going to be taken to the dashboard. People that are just logging in can simply tap the username and password, and they can log in to the dashboard as well. If someone wants to give up on the process, they can simply press the X button on the top and go back. Here as well, if they press this button, let's see, maybe we can redirect to this other page. I think it's work. So yeah, it's working. So now the user is logged, and let's say that he wants to create a new room. So he has to press this button, add a new room. It's gonna be taken to this form. He's gonna, let's see, put the information, make the upload of the image. After that, something like this is gonna be shown, and he can simply submit the information, and voila, the new room is registered. If the user wants to cancel this process of registering a new room, he can simply click on the X button on the top, and he will be taken to the dashboard. And to finalize this application, this prototype actually, when the user click on the X here, he can delete the room, so he can return to this state. And finally, if the user wants to leave the application, let's say, he can log out by clicking on Sire, the button on the top, and he'll be taken to the main page again. We can make it here as well. Just connect these two pages, and voila. Let's try to see, let's put this prototype to work. Let's see if it's working properly. I think it is. Oh, I'm tired. Speaking English for 1.5 hours. is really demanding when you are not native speaking and you are not used to speak all the time in English. But let's see if it worked. So it's loading. So this is the main page where the user goes when they tap in the application, when they enter in the application, the website. So let's say that let's pretend that I'm a student looking for a room. This is the options that are registered, but I can filter them by city. So I can tap my city in here, and only the results that matches are going to be shown. In this case, Curitiba, which is the city. Only the room that is situated in Curitiba is shown. That's okay, that's working. Now let's say that I have extra rooms in my apartment and I wanna offer them for other people to rent as well. So I can create in this button, I can create my account. I don't have one yet, so I can register. I will put the information in here. It's not Castar. Castar is very funny in Portuguese. It's not Castar. So we can register it in here, and voila, we are on the dashboard. Now we can, for instance, create a new registration, a new room. So we can put it in here. We can upload a photo, an image, and if that's okay, we can just register it, and voila. And if we want to delete one of the rooms that we have, we can simply click on the X, and voila. Let me just show one other feature. If we wanted to register a new room, but in the middle of the process we want to cancel it, we can simply click on the X, and voila, we are taken back to the dashboard. And if we want to log out, we can simply click on Sair, and we are logged out. So this is the application. I think it's working properly. Let me just change the name here, because castrar is a very funny word in Portuguese. Castrar is like cutting the balls off. Alright, so let me just see where cadastrar is shown. Here. Cadastrar. Yeah. And voila, we are done. We finished this application. The first floor, let's say. And yeah, it was an interesting challenge. Yeah, I used mainly one color, but as we can see, the images are not exactly in a green tone, so it's not exactly just one color, but for the interface, at least, I think it's one color. So that's it. I hope you like it, and if you liked it, please subscribe to my channel, Design Fisher, and I have Instagram as well, so you can tap in instagram.com at Design Fisher. This is my profile, and that's it. That's my submission for the one color challenge. Hope you like it, and bye bye.